Hey guys, Dennis here. Welcome to TechNext Social Media Roundup. With me in the studio today is this woman.
Onyinye, with you in the studio today, as though I'm not always here.
Like,
Dude.
did you guys notice that we are changing the roles?
Swap.
I just feel like I'm better suited to do this because how are you doing? How is it
good,
going?
Dennis. I'm good. It's really going good. It's going great.
I just get to see you.
What?
I said it's always great to see
Of
you.
course. I mean, I have that effect on people.
How is the weather? It looks like Lagos is getting like way colder these days.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's the August break. It's
Mhm.
expected to be like that. Hopefully by the end of August, September, it's still going to rain a little bit. But now I'm just
But
excited.
it hasn't like rained. At least in my
we are
area in
the
like
August,
a week.
everywhere actually. We're in the August break. There's always like an August break. You didn't know that. I just told you.
But I'm loving the weather.
I love it. I love a dry Lagos. It's the dry Lagos for me. I love it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we're going to be jumping right into it. We're going to be starting with Twoface, the controversial Tubaba legend, Afrobeat guy, and what's that word? Casanova
A serial baby father.
is at it again. And so, a few days ago, he took to social media to apologize to his wife, Annie McCollin, Annie Idibia, and this is what he said. Last, this is no stunt. I'm sorry for all the embarrassment I've caused my wife, my kids, my mother, and all families, and my management team. I'm not looking for no sympathy. I'm not trying to make myself look good. This is no reverse psychological BS, he says. I simply just don't want to be the one that always apologize. I've been a shitty father and a shitty husband and shitty baby daddy. I have no excuses. I just want to do right by my wife and my kids and their moms and my mom and all family and my manager and friends. What do you think? Is this a watershed moment for Twoface?
I am done with Twoface and Annie Idibia.
Do you think there's any repentance for Twoface?
I mean, considering I'm a very low trust person, no, I don't think there's any repentance. I mean, after he published this apology, he posted it on Instagram, right? Like, social media went agog. Twitter, everywhere. People are like, has he impregnated someone again? that would tell you, like, people can't even trust this guy anymore. Maybe he's really trying to do good, but I feel like sometimes less is more. This apology only puts his wife in the public eye in a negative light again.
How so, though? I mean, she's not the one who has done something bad. So how is she?
He's only reminding us of everything he has done wrong. If you look at the trend table, the conversation people are having is not like, oh, finally he's apologizing. People are like, Twoface hates Annie. Twoface is maltreating her. Annie has really suffered. Annie should leave. It's not a positive thing.
Do you think Annie would ever leave?
To where? She has known that guy since they tell us he's 16, but he might be younger than that. I'm just they were both young. I'm trying to say that they started early, like they grew up together, they've known themselves. So I don't think if she was going to leave, I don't think she would. I mean, leave to where? I don't think she would.
I mean, I just sort of feel like she hasn't really stood up for herself all of these years. I think she has sort of allowed many things to happen because she wants to stay in that marriage.
Because she wants to be with innocent.
And I just hope that, she finds peace one way or the
Who
other.
told you she's not at peace? What she means is that she finds happiness. Because she looks
She's not at I don't think she's at peace because it's a constant. She wants him to be a certain way rather than accept who he is.
Yes, and then adjust her expectations.
Absolutely. Now let's go back to something that Littlefinger said, which is when people show you who they are, believe them. Moving on. And so a Catholic cleric, actually a bishop, John Ebebehaya, has rejected the money that Cross River State Governor Ben Ayade gave him. And so Cross River State Governor gave this bishop guy
25 million.
25 million, and then the man had some words for him, and I'm just going to read them.
Not
This is what he said.
everything.
Yeah, just the last time. So basically what he says is, let him package the money together and pay his salaries.
And this is a good time to point out that he's been owing workers salary for months.
What do you think?
And he had, last week we talked about it, the temerity of these people
Of politicians.
yeah. You're owing workers, but you have the audacity to give somebody 25 million.
As like a gift.
Well, it's a good thing.
I mean, just pay salaries. And I think it's not something that happens every year, that there's like any Christian leader who is like rejecting
Christian
money.
cleric in this Nigeria.
A Christian cleric.
You are assuming they care about you.
I think he's a diamond in the rough.
He is.
I think
Not well in the rough in that way, but it's like it's hard to see.
it's hard to see.
Very hard. Nigerian clerics will grab the money.
They
pray for
even
him,
want like your salary. They don't want you to spend your salary.
pray for him and tell you to pray for the governor, that he's the best governor ever. So I think what the bishop did is very commendable.
Absolutely.
Very, very commendable.
And I like that it was also like very public.
right.
Like, go and use this money to pay salaries because you haven't done that.
Like the bishop has had enough of that guy.
Yeah.
He's had enough. He's like, no. And I don't know why they do this. Like, you have 25 million to give to someone, but you will not pay people who actually work.
I don't get it. It's the audacity for me.
It's the audacity.
It's just the lack of initiative as well for me.
the lack of, like, how can you even owe people? It's not right.
Absolutely.
It's not right. So yeah, kudos to the bishop.
And so our final and last story,
Right.
Kiss Daniel.
Oh my God.
So Kiss Daniel has been in the news. So he was supposed to perform in Tanzania and he didn't perform. And guess what? He was arrested.
Kizania, you going for it. You going for it. You cause the damage to this country. You must go in for it.
Should I say something right?
Serves him right. And apparently this is not his first time. This is very much on brand. He had a performance earlier this year and he showed up like many hours late.
And the fans were irate. Like, and it happened, the same thing happened in Tanzania. The fans were mad. I saw a video of them like throwing things at the stage. They were destroying things. The promoter was like literally crying because they were begging him. And I heard one gist, I don't know if it's substantiated, but they mentioned that he wouldn't perform because he didn't get
His gold chain.
His gold.
Yeah, I saw that. Like, dude, you pay to work. Work.
Work.
We are in the plantation and we're excited to be here.
You are.
When you go to your own plantation, we're excited to be there.
And
Dude,
you're
work.
paying top dollar to be in that plantation. Do you
Like-
better show some excitement and show up? Do your work. How about that? But something else,
Yeah.
Dennis. I've been thinking that there's a possibility that he's very talented. Can we just give that to Kid?
I don't know.
No, he is. If you can listen to his album, he had.
Let the Onoge of Nigerian music industry not hear you say
Who is
that.
your Nogi?
Upon that boy.
African giant.
Yeah,
That's
African
I
giant.
don't have time for Bonner and his issues, but Kids is one talented guy. I think he has an album that he called No Bad Songs, and really,
No bad songs.
I'm telling you, he is. So I was thinking that there's a possibility he doesn't really like performing, which is possible with these gifted people who just want to write music, create good
I think he's just
music.
unprofessional.
Yeah, but still, that's no reason not to show up. I mean, if you collect the money, Oga.
But do you
Show up
think
now.
that the Tanzania police handled it for just arresting someone who is not like a citizen? Do you think that Nigeria embassy should have stepped in to say, hold on, what's happening here?
Yeah, I don't think it should have been like a police issue. I
No, it
think
was very public.
It's a court case because it's a breach of contracts. Because of course you signed a contract, they paid you, you had agreement. So, but I think they wanted something more immediate. And you know how Africa is. There is usually no template. They just do things. I know police come and arrest him. But normally it is to
The ghetto.
initiate maybe some sort of settlement or a court case or just kindly ask him, okay, since you didn't come, give us back our money or whatever. So involving the police, what would the police do? They still released him. What would you say he did? He didn't come for a show. Is that a reason to arrest somebody? There must have been a reason. So I'm not supporting what he did, of course, but involving the police was just a touch. But then it's just part of how, should I say, unlawful we can be in this part of the world.
Absolutely.
Just do things anyhow.
Just as we said, that's our show, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Tell
My name
them
is
where to follow
Dennis.
us.
So you can follow us on social media platforms. We are everywhere at technex.ng. Do you know what we forgot to talk about? Alexandra Okupo. So that video, and I'm not going to say this very quickly, that video of that young girl, 9-year-old, says she has cancer. Apparently, it had all been a lie. And so many people have claimed that their accounts have been wiped out. So
If you're wondering,
just be very careful.
If you're wondering what video is, the video that always pops up on your YouTube.
Yes.
That dark-skinned girl.
The dark-skinned girl.
Have cancer. Turns out, no surprises there. It's a scam.
Subscribe to our newsletter, Technex. Subscribe to our newsletter, Technex Roundup. Follow me on social media, Dada Dennis. Follow Egodi on social media, Egodi the Goddess. Bye, guys. Have a great weekend.
That's our show. Bye.